Hi, DemiJack here. Now today, we have some interesting stories. However, first I want to say, you might be wondering, oh, but DemiJack, why are you doing it now? Video now? You didn't do it this morning, or nighttime in America. Well, I was waiting for just the right story. Just the right story, and I think I found it. Jedi Fallen Order 2 and future franchise investments confirmed by EA. Now, just want to say, we are mainly an EA channel. I just want to say that to new viewers, a lot of the stuff we cover is, of course, EA. We do cover other gaming companies, also what's happening with them. We have been covering the Activision Blizzard thing, but to be honest, I'm starting to get sick of that. I want game stories now. And today, we have a game story. Now let's get into it. Jedi Star Wars Fallen Order publisher EA confirms that it will continue to invest further in the franchise, fueling hopes for a sequel of the game. The idea of a sequel to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order sits well with many gamers. Yeah, sits well with me. Never got the game, always said I was, never got it, might have to pick it up when I get paid next week. And Star Wars fans, an EA conference call may have confirmed that it's on its way. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order was quite successful, as we all know, and when it released in 2019, breaking records of Star Wars video games. The game was generally well received by Respawn Entertainment's take on Dark Souls-like game set in the Star Wars universe. The development team has continued to support the title, including bringing the game to PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. Big win for console gamers, let me just say that. And updating it well into 2021 with improvements to its photo mode. However, as is often just the case with Star Wars media of any kind, fans are anxious to see what's next for the franchise. Jedi Fallen Order managed to sell 10 million copies by early 2020, but there's certainly an audience for further titles. So, what do they say? An EA conference call has officially confirmed that there's more to come for Jedi Fallen Order, according to Daniel Ahmad, a video game market specialist. Supposedly, Electronic Arts will continue to invest in Jedi Fallen Order franchise, and while it's a bit uncertain exactly what this means, it wouldn't be surprising if this meant that Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order 2 is not in the so distant future. Ahmed also makes claims regarding EA's other franchises, including Apex Legends, which is part of Respawn's portfolio and has managed to make nearly $2 billion in 2 years. And we're going to treat EA conference call Mass Effect Legendary Edition performed well above expectations. Will continue to invest in Jedi Fallen Order franchise. Battlefield 2042 was the most discussed new game during June. Trailers received 210 million views across all channels. Big win for EA. Let me just say that. Big win for EA. However, it's quite likely that players won't get their hands on the second Jedi Fallen Order game for some time, as Respawn Entertainment has quite a bit on its plate currently. In addition to Apex Legends and Jedi Fallen Order recent gen launch, Respawn confirmed to be developing an all-new single-player game, with this likely being a brand new IP. It's unclear that there are currently enough research with Respawn to start another Jedi Fallen Order game. If it's worked on actively, then it very well might be in the early stages of production, putting a potential release well into the future. Regardless of when this series is added to, though it's comforting for many, EA was consistently deciding to invest further in. The game was quite successful, and Star Wars IP is certainly quite popular to bolster sales of video game sequels. While EA won't announce a Star Wars game for the rest of 2021, it's far from finished publishing under the IP. Hopefully more Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order news resurfaced in 2022. So what do I think of this? I think this is a big win for single player games. Remember, for years EA was saying, single player's dead, people. You don't want single player. This is proof that single player sells. I mean, look at it. Look at it. You got two single players in this EA conference call. You got Mass Effect Legendary Edition. It performed well. EA kept the series dead for a long time. They tried rebooting it with Andromeda. That didn't go well, but this proves that the original Mass Effect trilogy and the Mass Effect series sells if done right, as well as will continue to invest in Jedi Fallen Order franchise. Single players sell, people. Single players sell, people. This is proof of it. Yes, one of these games on the list is not a single player, Battlefield 2042, that's actually multiplayer. But I think EA should do a bit of both, to be honest. I think EA should invest in single-player games. I think EA should also invest in multiplayer games. As I say, do a bit of both. Do a bit of both, and I think EA will make a lot of money. And personally, to me, I know this is controversial, but as much as hate as EA gets, I do think they make good games. I'm gonna say that. Yes, sometimes their games are a bit pay to win and cash grabby. That's just the way. However, they do make quality games usually most of the time, and their single players lately have been very good. Now, I haven't got the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, but I played the first one, the original ones of it, and those games were good. I mean, it's basically a reboot or a remaster or whatever. Remaster is the word, not reboot. It's a remaster, so it is essentially the same as the original, and I've heard good stuff about Jedi Fallen Order, and I'm probably going to get this game soon. I know I'm a little bit late to the Jedi Fallen Order party, but I'm going to get it. Anyway, I hope you did enjoy this story today. As said, single player games do make a lot of money. There is money in them. They're not dead yet, and I don't know if they'll ever go dead. Anyway, if you haven't yet, please make sure to like, subscribe to the channel, as we are trying to get to 70 subscribers. We just need one more! I haven't checked since yesterday, but I'm pretty sure we just need one more. And as well as also hit the bell for notifications, and I will see you tomorrow for tomorrow's video. I may do it in the afternoon tomorrow, since I do like this afternoon thing. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'll see you all later.